All right, great. Thanks for tuning in. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do a taping for diastasis recti. And what that is basically during pregnancy, as the stomach starts to grow, it can have a tendency to spread the abdomen. And then you can start having pain, such as when you're getting out of bed, and you're going like this, right? You're straining your muscles. As well as you can also use this taping technique for after pregnancy as well, because your abdomen's been trying to recover back to what it used to be before pregnancy. All right, so the first step, what we're going to do is I'm going to use two different colors for this taping. And the reason why I'm doing this, you can use one solid color when you're doing it yourself, but I'm going to be doing two different colors just so you can see the pattern on there. All right, let me see your stomach. Okay, great. As you can see, turn away this way a little bit. You see it, she's got a nice line right down the center, so it's going to really help me know where I'm going to start at. So I'm going to do a quick couple measurements. Her abdomen starts right here. I'm sorry, her ribs start right here. So what I'm going to do is go just right here, measure over. I'm going to cut that. We're going to make 2 copies of that, just like such. And it's going to be a total of 6 altogether. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get 2 more of the pink, like this as well. Probably the longest part of the taping technique is really just kind of getting your tape put together for this. There we go. And then I'll show you, as we do in some of the other videos as well, how to get the tape to last longer, which were some of our tips and tricks, such as rounding out the edges and things like that. Okay, now that I've got our 6 pieces of tape, I'm going to round it out like this. Boom. This is kind of a long part of the process, like I said before. And the benefit of rounding out the edges is so that when you put it on the clothing, right here, this doesn't get caught on the clothing. And then you'll be able to keep this on for 5 to 7 days. You can keep it on when you're in the pool, you can take a shower with it, you can do any sports activity with it as well. It's not going to come off. What I would advise against those, if you're going to be putting lotion on it, if you put lotion on it, it will end up coming off a little bit sooner than it should. Okay. Final one. Okay. All right. Okay, so for the first one we're going to do is we're going to pick our anchor, just like we did before, fold directly in half, about 1 inch in. We're going to go from there. I'm going to split this here. Make sure you pull that up. Do not touch the tape, like such. Lift your hands up a bit. So then here we have, it's your rib right there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place this right there. Rub it in to activate the adhesive. Then I'm going to pull this off here. And when I'm pulling this off, I'm roughly going to be doing about a 75% pull, just like that. Just put your shoulders back just a little bit. There you go. Okay. And then you rub it to activate the adhesive. Okay. And then I'm going to take another one, again, the inch in, rip it just like such. Take that off. And we're going to aim for the other side now. Again, shooting for where the ribs are at, which is right here. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put it down, rub it in to activate the adhesive. How does that feel?
Yeah,
All right, good. All right. And then we're going to just take back some of this paper.
Okay.
And I'm doing roughly about a 75% stretch again. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to switch over to the pink just so you can kind of follow the pattern. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be lining along the side here. Okay? Again, Sounds a little repetitive, but we want to make sure we have a solid anchor. So I'm always saying about an inch. If you make it a little bit more, a little bit less, it's perfectly fine. You know, there's no 100% perfect method to it. Okay, and I'm gonna lay this anchor down again right here. Activate the adhesive to put that in there. And I'm pulling, adding about a 75% stretch on it. And I'm kind of just running along the line of where the other tape was. Just like that. And you can see we're crossing the center of the stomach here, which is the main goal. Alright, do another crease, and I'm going to go this way now on it. Just like this. I'm going to just apply this right here. Okay. And as you notice, I'm taking this left hand, I'm just gliding behind it. With this hand, I'm pulling as I'm putting it down, and it's roughly about a 75%. Again, is it an exact percentage? No. But you'll know the difference between stretching out the tape 100%, 50%, or 25%, or even 75%. You get a general idea of how it is. Okay? Do another fold here. Are you active? Doing any sports or anything like that?
Yeah, in the gym.
Okay.
Walk.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
It's going to help with the labor as well. And again, you can keep this on during any sports activity. Okay. I'm always rubbing the anchor to make sure it sticks in there. The reason why is because I'm gonna be pulling on it. I don't want it to pull off as I'm doing it. If it does, it's perfectly fine. You can just cut a new piece again. There we go. Okay. And again, I'm going to be gliding with this one, and I'm pulling with the other side over here. Okay, and the final piece. Okay. Okay. Now just to kind of just double up on it, because I want to make sure I'm activating the adhesive, I'm going to take the wax side of this, just because it's a little bit smoother than the paper side. I'm going to go ahead and just rub all this in here. How's that feel?
Good. Really good.
Good, good.
Yeah, yeah.
And that'll help you when you're getting up out of bed. You know, that's one of the biggest issues. It's because you're pulling like this.
Yeah.
So the top of your abdomen is kind of pulling you up. Yeah. Any questions about that?
I have lotion, body lotion, but it's very safe or
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, if the lotion's on there, look, every month, lotion
yeah.
on it. You can keep this on there for 5 to 7 days. Okay. Now, as you have lotion on there, obviously your skin is softer, so it might shorten it up. So you might come off a little bit longer. In addition to doing this taping just for the abdomen, she also wants to get a little more additional support as well. So we're going to do kind of a lower taping at the bottom here to lift up the stomach as a replacement for the Stone Age maternity belt. All right, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and measure her lower back right here and just glide with her here. Here we go. And tape it right there. Perfect. Then I'm going to fold it directly in half. I'm going to round off the edges again. As I always say before, I sound like a broken record. This is to increase the life of the tape, how long it can stay on for. Then we're going to take the tape, fold it directly in the center like such, give a nice crease. And the reason why I'm doing the crease here, so it allows me to see where the center of the tape's at. Flip it around, and I can lightly just tear just like this. And when you're doing that, what you're doing is you're picking where your center anchor is going to be at. Then I'm going to come back about an inch this way, and then an inch this way, without touching the center of the glue, because it can become a little sticky, and you don't want to affect that from not sticking on the stomach. Okay, then I'm going to take this here, without stretching. This is a stretch, no stretch at all. Center at the base of the stomach, as such. Keep your shoulders back. There you go. The reason why I'm having her keep her shoulders back, because that's going to be good posture. If she's in good posture right now as I'm taping her, it's going to maintain good posture as well when the tape's on there. Then I'm going to have you turn this way as I'm gliding. Alright? And then I'm going to take my right hand and put it on the tape so it assists with gliding onto the stomach, and then my left hand's pulling the tape off, or the paper off. And this is going to give, it's a 10% tape off tension, because you don't need to add any stretch to that. Then we're just going to take the wax side of the paper. Let me get this side again. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to rub it to activate the glue, the adhesive on the stomach. Perfect. And then let's turn this way. Okay. Then again, taking the same left hand and just gliding that along. Hold on here, kind of caught your pants there. Here you go. Taking the same left hand and just gliding along the stomach, just like such. And then taking the wax side of the paper and rubbing it here just to kind of activate the adhesive. Can I pull this back a little bit? You kind of got a little in your pants.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There you go. How's that feel?
Yeah, really good. Really good. Yeah.
Better than that Stone Age paternity belt, right?
Yeah, I don't need it.
Good, good.
Wow.
Hey, thanks for watching our video. If you're interested in learning more tips and tricks on how to help with back pain during pregnancy, make sure you hit the subscribe button to be alerted when we come out with new videos. In addition, if you're looking for more information right now, click this next video here.